Hey guys, so I'm live from the poolside. You guys wanted me to just chill here, so I said okay, let me do that today. So many people have been asking me that what are the harrowing incidents that have been happening with you, Pooja. I'm sorry I can't read your comments just yet. I will come closer to the camera and read it in a bit. So everybody's been asking me what happened, why haven't you been coming live, and I hope everything is okay. Well, actually it's not, I don't know what happened, but after the last episode of Weekend Ka Var of Bigg Boss, I don't know what's the connection, but my phone just went off. It just went off. And I'm like, what happened? Why is all this happening to me? And then I ran to a repair store and I gave them my mobile. And then they're saying, you know what, Pooja? The motherboard is broken and the battery is off sync and this, that and the other. So I was just like, oh my God, why do I need to run so much for nothing? So anyway, I got it repaired. I spent a good 5 grand in total getting everything together for that repair, running here, running there, trying to find the proper repair person. And of course, the panic and frenzy that it caused me, let's not even get into that. So, right after, just yesterday, I wanted an editor and a VFX artist for my music video Hotter Than You, as you know. So, somebody sent me a VFX artist contact all the way from Chandigarh, right? So, I was like, okay, whatever. And, he said, send me your files. So, because of the hacked mobile, I could not send him the files. So, I took off yesterday from my house after having my morning tea at around 11 o'clock, okay? So I went to Koregaon Park because there were a lot of cyber cafes because my laptop, as you know, the motherboard is broken and the phone are hacked. They would not forward the video clippings onto the Google Drive, which I could forward in turn to the VFX artist. So I went to Koregaon Park, and obviously my mother wouldn't give me the car because that's exclusively for my brother only. So I took a rickshaw. And they made me run in Koregaon Park and Kalyani Nagar for 1 hour, 45 minutes. They sucked my blood, left, right and center. And still I couldn't find a cyber cafe. So I spoke to this friend of ours called Samson. He runs a parlor and my mother donates a lot of clothes and things to his charity, right? So I called up Samson and I said that, you know what, I need your laptop. Can I come to your parlor? I also want to get a wax done. So he said, okay, you come. When I reached there, he tells me, oh, mere bachcho ka exam chal raha hai, so I don't have the laptop in the parlor. And then the connector of the hard disk into the phone, mysteriously, the jinns and the jinnads, let me tell you, it's the negative energy of my house, mysteriously was not there in my bag. They took out the OTG, the connector which you use to connect your hard disk to your mobile phone. So he couldn't do anything. Then I ran all the way to Wonderland, which is in another area of Pune called Camp, in a rickshaw. And I finally found an OTG. Now from the OTG, I tried to transfer the footage onto my mobile. I did. But it wouldn't upload on Google Drive because these are big files. They've been shot on a 4K camera. They can't be uploaded in a jiffy, Then I went to the MI gallery, okay, the mobile phone gallery, and I got both my phones reformatted because they keep on hacking my phone by applications. And somebody had sent me the mail. The application is the competitor, Pooja, be careful. So they are hacking my phone by the applications that I download on my phone, guys. And that's why I've decided every 1 month I'm going to reformat my phone. These people have wrecked my life the past 16 years by hacking my phone. Imagine 35 movies gone, still no help, no support, no sponsor, no music company, no progress of the tangible kinds. Just a slave to so-called imaginary parents who make me work like a dog and give me nothing in return. Nothing that makes me happy, for sure. So I'm just like really tired, and I came back home I was exhausted. I wanted to do a couple of dance reels today, so I thought I'll rehearse late at night yesterday. I couldn't rehearse. I was too tired. I was too exhausted. And I just fell asleep. I just crashed out. Then I said, today I'm going and chilling by the pool. They have sucked my blood because there's a leech who wants to be bigger than me, who wants to ape me and be Pooja Mishra for the past 16 years. And I just removed the leech from my phone. Yet they are not letting me post the captions to my Instagram reels. So I just posted an Instagram reel of me in the pool, and I wanted to put a caption. They're not letting me put it on my Instagram reel. So I put it on the stories, you know. I want to tell the world, what does this reel signify? What is it a metaphor of? They don't let me put that in the caption, and that's not fair. I just spent the whole day yesterday reformatting my phones, and you're going to still try to bully me and not let me live my life the way I want to. Fuck you. Enough. Enough of your interferences. It's getting me nowhere. Okay, so that's what happened. Okay, one more thing happened. So I went to the gym and I posted from the gym my workout. And as you know, they tore my sneakers. You know, they tore my sneakers in the envy of me having posted my workout in my Instagram stories. And then, that's not all. I just wanted to keep my tripod at home and just take off to have a breather. I need these breaks, you know, to keep me energized enough to conquer the bigger battles in life. So I kept on ringing the bell. My mother's not opening the door. So I put my tripod below the aquarium, which is right at the porch where I have my morning tea, which I posted so many times on my Instagram stories. So my mother broke my tripod. I can't put my tripod on a landscape mode. I cannot make the mobile in a landscape mode, which I need near the swimming pool area because it's so beautiful and it looks better in landscape mode, but I can't do it because my mother broke my tripod just because I left it below the aquarium because she wasn't opening the door in that fucking haunted house. So you can see every step of the way they keep on harassing me, every step of the way they keep on sucking my blood. They call themselves my parents. Fuck you! So finally I got a publication house, okay, to publish my autobiography. You should have read the contract. They kept on forcing me to just sign it. I said, no, I'm going to get it shown by a lawyer. Because I want to adapt my book into a web series or a movie, you know, probably later on. So, because they know they are not letting me publish the book, they have sent me such a selfish contract in which everything, the rights of the book, the royalty of the book, everything is the publisher's. I have spent around 25 to 30 lakhs on that autobiography alone. I've hampered my beauty. You know, remember the assault in the cyber cafe and the stitches I got and the scar I still have on my cheek? I sacrificed my beauty for that autobiography. Then you make me desperate by not letting me publish the book, robbing my money, extorting my money, and then in an attempt to usurp all the credit and money out of my hard work, you're sending me a fucking publishing contract and expect me to be grateful. Fuck you! I completely declined the contract. I said, sorry, I can't do this. I need to do justice to my investment in the book. I need to do justice to my hard work, which has gone into the book. I can't sign this contract. So can you see, guys, these people are claiming to be my supporters. They're nothing but wolves in sheep's clothing. All they want to do is manipulate circumstances so that they get all the money and credit. They keep moving forward and I keep working hard and get nowhere in my life. Can you understand? So that's what's been going on, and that's what's been like really frustrating me. And yeah, I just thought I'll update you guys because you all keep on sending me messages and, you know, asking me how I am. So I thought I'll update you all. Okay, so now I'm going to come closer to the camera and read up all your messages, okay? Okay. Crystal Sequeira has joined us. Malushkara has joined us. XXF Mattison from UK has joined us. Malushkara says, Oh my God, this is a dream come true. It indeed is, guys. They don't let me have any fun. They make me work like a dog. They rob me of all my money, of all my credit. And what am I? Just a toy? Fuck you, man. What's my age? I'm not a teenager anymore. I need to be left alone. I want to do what I want to do. Don't control my mind to clean up your image. And that's what they're doing all the time. Somebody told me that why don't you have the rights of your first refusal? Remember the refusal for Dabangg? Why don't you have the rights of your first refusal? Because they're using that to clean up the image by making me do an online course, you know. So, and when it comes to helping me with the online courses, marketing and sales, nobody is there. So can you see how fake they are? Can you see how selfish they are? They're just using me to clean up their image and they're not helping me till the end. They're just using it for projection. You know, जो हिंदी में बोलते हैं, बस एक दिखावा, अंदर से सब खोखला है. Everything is hollow from inside and this is just a pretense on the outside to enhance their image, to enhance their relevance. So I'm done with this shit. Today's an expose on that. Enough. It's Akshar Chaudhary says, you look gorgeous. Thank you, darling. So glad you like. People calling you on Snapchat. Yeah, like, how many calls do I get? Just when I'm doing something important. Okay, guys, so I've been working really hard on my reality show book. Remember the self-help book that I wanted to take out in 2017? So I've been working hard to revamp it, right? So I was just sending some voice notes to the editor. Suddenly my mobile starts ringing just to confuse me, just to break my chain of thoughts. Now I am totally tired of living in this disturbing and interference-filled world. That's my house. You know, they're spying on me. They're so freaking jealous of what I do. They keep on needling me, poking me. Okay, and I'm told that these are also people from the Khan family. So whatever you guys are doing, you better clean up your act because it's going to be fucking advertised in a very loud manner on my lives because I'm done with your harrowment. I'm done with you sucking my blood daily in and out, okay? Enough of your freaking bullshit. Leave me the fuck alone. Mallu is spreading hate. Of course she'll spread hate. She's so jealous. Why do you think my whole series of projects has been held up since 2017? Because she's made a gang, you know. It's a gang. And that's what I was being told yesterday. Time and again I was being reminded. Pooja, you're alone. These people are in a group. They're outnumbering and bullying you. They're spying on you. They've hacked your phone. They're manipulating your good intentions to come across as something else altogether because of their own insecurities and jealousies. They're pulling you away from people who want to help you, and they're pushing you towards people who have wronged you, who should be paying you. You know what I mean? This is the feedback I got yesterday when I was getting my phone cleaned up, because they said this is what they're doing to you, Pooja. They are a group. You get no media. You get no freaking tangible upward rise in your career graph because of the hack phone for the longest time. Had I done this earlier, I wouldn't have lost 35 movies, guys. And you know the way they used to make me run in Bombay? Subah se utho aur bhagte hi raho, the way a dog, you know, circles behind his tail. Similarly, they did the same repetition yesterday to me. By the time I came back home, I had tears in my eyes. I'm like, this is what they used to do to me when I used to live in Windsor. And this is what they're doing to me again today. And I'm just reminded of the amount of trauma I went through in those 7 years that I stayed in that freaking house under house arrest of these scavengers. That must have been so humiliating and energy draining. Tell me about it. It absolutely was. I couldn't stand. You know, I just had a cup of tea and I took off. And I came back home at around 9:30 at night. I didn't eat anything. My body was giving up. I was about to faint. You know, I was literally falling down. So I quickly went and I got some, what do you call it, bhel, murmura. I got that from a store because I can't eat fattening food. I'm getting my body ready for my shoot, which they don't want should happen. That's why they're not letting me get a proper editor and VFX artist. They're not letting me transfer my data to them so that work can get started. After having delayed me for 16 years, they want to delay me some more. And I'm fucking tired of that. That's why I'm talking about it. Because this shit needs to end, There's a time limit to everything. And you all have surpassed your limit long ago. Like they say in Hindi, तुम्हारे पाप का घड़ा, चाहे तुम मेरा फोन हैक करो, चाहे तुम मुझे स्टॉक करो, जिस दिन तुम्हारा पाप का घड़ा फूटेगा ना, कोई नहीं बचाने आएगा तुम्हें. ये मेरा वादा रहा. It's Akshar Chaudhary says, kick out Raj Kundra. Who's Raj Kundra in my life, guys? Please tell me who's Raj Kundra in my life. Where's the bikini from? Okay, so I bought this bikini. It was just a random black and animal print bikini. But can you see the intricate crystal work? Can you see this? Can you see the stone? This gorgeous chocolate brown crystal stone here. Everything has been put by me. I've done it all by myself, guys. All by myself. Can you imagine? Sat and did everything on my own for Hotter Than You's video shoot, which was supposed to happen when? In 2017. And they didn't let it happen. So I went into the attic day before yesterday night and I took out this monokini thinking yesterday I would do what I'm doing right now. And they saw it because they spy at me in my house. So they made me run in a rickshaw and gave me a blood-sucking, harrowing experience the whole of yesterday so that I can't be myself. This is who I am. I'm an athlete. This is who I am for the longest time. I'm a swimming and diving intermediate champion. You cannot keep on stealing my identity and being who I am, okay? Enough of that shit, bitch. Karan Vick says, Malaika is on her head. Everybody was messaging me while I was running around in a rickshaw like a headless chicken, helter-skelter looking for a cyber cafe so that I could transfer my data from my hard disk to the VFX artist I found in Punjab. Nowhere in the whole of Pune could I find one cyber cafe. My laptop is broken. My brother had taken his Mac to his workplace and he goes in the morning and he comes back late at night and he never helps me. He's too bossy. मैं करूं तो क्या करूं यार? What am I supposed to do? They sucked my blood yesterday, sucked it out. Yet I continued. Yet I said, enough. I need to get these leeches, these parasites who have been stealing my identity for frickin' 16 years out of my fucking phone. Out of it. Still today when I posted the I'm my own boss reel, they're not letting me put the caption. I posted it 3 times, they're not letting me put the caption. So I put the caption in the stories explaining what does this reel symbolize? What does this reel mean? Because I'm highly misunderstood, guys. Highly misunderstood. So I want the people to understand everything that I put up there as content. I want people to understand me. Because there are a lot of these mediators, middle people, agencies, motherfucking selfish cunts calling themselves managers in the middle who always misconstrue my message. I love everybody. And I'm grateful to everybody who's ever extended a genuine, selfless hand of support towards me. But the people who are using me as a toy to clean up their image by hacking my phone and misguiding me, you can just fuck off. I'm done with being your toy anymore, okay? Clear cut. Karan Vick is saying, Pooja, remove the bikini. Yeah, so I should go naked in a public place some other time. How much are you going to pay me? That's going to be a paid live then. Then I can do a nice striptease, you know, considering how badly I'm bottled up sexually, how badly I have been, you know, sexually oppressed. I should probably do that. But that'll be a paid live, honey. If you want me to take my bikini off, show me the money. It's not for free. Know that. They all are saying it was Malaika who did that to me yesterday. The blood-sucking cunt, the blood-sucking parasite, and Vineet Jain and Bombay Times are making this fucking Thane bred frickin' Ghatan into some larger-than-life diva. Shame on you. See what she does to me daily. See how she's blocked me from Bigg Boss when people want to see me there. People are waiting for me to get back on that show just because of a fucking cunt like her. And then you're making her out to be larger than life? Shame on you, man. Please have a balanced approach to these, so to say, glamorous celebrities. Like I said, they might be all gloss and floss from the outside, but inside they're nothing but worms. That too of jealousy and envy. Okay? The Horde says, Pooja, I wish I had the money to have a pool like you. Your mother is Malaika, says Karan Virk. Yeah? Could be. Could be. She's forever pulling me away from Salman Khan. Oh my God, guys, I need to tell you this. I'm talking about a previous season of Bigg Boss, okay? So I was, pretty much watching and following one of the Bigg Boss seasons. And I was just sitting in my mother's room watching the TV. And suddenly my mother and my father start hitting me. ये नहीं देख सकते तुम, ये क्या बकवास लगा रखी है? My mother always says, ये क्या बकवास लगा रखी है? She doesn't like Salman Khan. ये क्या बकवास लगा रखी है? बंद करो. ऐसे मेरे को देखने दो. मुझे मार रहे थे वो लोग बिग बॉस देखने के लिए. और मैंने सलमान खान को मैसेज भेजा था इंस्टाग्राम पे, डायरेक्ट मैसेज. See, just because I'm watching Bigg Boss, they're hitting me in my own house. You see, how much have I tolerated, you know, how much I've been such a loyal and ardent fan, yet they're posing me as a competitor, you know, which is the sad part. Because everybody has made mistakes because of these middle people, you know, being in the middle and manipulating the situation. वो बहुत पुरानी कहानी है हिंदी में, जब you know दो बंदर लड़ रहे हैं तो बीच में बिल्ली आके रोटी खा जाती है. It's similar to that. There's a disturbance, there's a dispute between two parties, namely Pooja Mishra and Bigg Boss, the reality show. Although I've cooperated with them a lot and I know they like me and they respect me, yet there's somebody in the middle who's not letting the ends meet. So we need to remove this person who's in the middle, because that person is Narayan Narad Muni, sitting in the middle and reaping all the benefits of the dispute. Enough of that shit. You've done it for 10 years, which is a decade. Now you need to get out of the picture, all right? And let two parties who have mutual admiration and mutual respect get together and create history. Got that? Better fucking get that. Pooja, डूब के दिखाओ श्रीदेवी style. Your mom is a rand. I know that. My mother's a randi. आदित्य नोटियाल सेज मैं फ्री में करवा देता हूं पब्लिश. तो करवाओ ना, करवाओ. आप लोग बस लाइव पे बोलते हो, फिर एक्चुअल में कुछ करते हो नहीं. तो इम्पैक्ट और इफेक्ट के लिए बकवास मत बको. वही बोलो जो कर सकते हो. ओनली मेक प्रोमिसेस विच यू कैन फॉलो थ्रू. ओके. Pooja at Raj Kundra's house. Aditya Nautiyal, can you please stop mooching off Pooja's followers? Like really, please do. Enough is enough. Karan Vic is saying, Pooja, go and save Aryan Khan. SRK needs you. Really? I heard you were in a relationship with Raj Kundra. What nonsense. Rubbish. I've never even met him. I just was invited to do a live on his app. I told you about it, right? That's it. I've never even met him. Pooja, you look so hot. What kind of messages are you guys sending me? Okay, so anyway, I'll just quickly run through your messages and I'm going to be out of here. Poonam Sinha is hiding in the trees. Very, very funny. Isn't she the tree herself? Isn't Poonam Sinha the tree? Oh my God, Sonakshi is right behind you, Habdo. I'm not Habdo, please. I'm something else. I'm something fucking else, guys. And that's why I've been, bottled up for 16 long years. If I weren't so freaking spectacular, if I weren't so freaking original, I don't think it would have taken 16 years of suppression to keep me down. But it's my good karma and it's some good blessings which are by my side that today still I speak up, irrespective of the same pattern of harassment I've faced in the past 17 years in the next 2 months. Not even 16 years, it's going to be 17 years, right? So somebody's saying, stand on top and let me see you properly. There you go. Still a little bit of weight to go from here, guys. Working at it. Pooja, do a bikini dance. I wanted to do that today, but they didn't let me rehearse my dance yesterday because they sucked my blood. So I'm going to do that. It's on my mind. I will. Do let me know in the DM that which dance challenge do you want me to do in a bikini, okay? Guys, can we appreciate how stunning Pooja looks? Thank you, honey. I think you're losing your eyebrows because of Jinnah. Is this a bikini shoot? The bikini song. 2 pieces only. nonsense is this? Sabki Sia is saying, please forgive Salman. He said he will not rape you anymore because he's bored of you. Joke of the millennium. First of all, it was, I don't know what it was, but it was long ago, okay? So let's not try to pull out the skeletons from the closet. The whole world knows what happened. The whole world knows there was somebody in the middle creating a lot of ruckus. And bored? Me and bored? Well, honey, half of your family has been aping me. I'm so freaking bubbling with originality. So how could you ever get bored of me? So fuck you. Pooja, you need to marry Aryan Khan, then they will give him bail. Ha ha ha, very funny. What are these 35 movies? I think we should boycott them all. Well, you will get to know more about them in my biography, which I'm working very hard to publish. So wish me all the luck. And if I do manage to get it up somewhere, I'm going to post the link. Please do buy it. Get your friends to buy it. And read my life's erratic and, you know, turbulent journey so far. BDD Chaul. Yeah, just see. This is my life, okay? This is my lifestyle. This is who I am. And what did they do to me when I came to Bombay? What did they do to me? From putting cameras in the car house. Oh, by the way, I posted all these videos in the gym and that has gotten all these people so insecure. The broker who got me that car house in Bombay, Tejas is his name, he's sending me a message on WhatsApp. Your form is not right in your gym videos. Fuck you, you dick. You fooled me into paying you lakhs and lakhs of rupees for 3 months rent in that hell house. You did not help me with any servants or any household domestic help. You stole my clothes. You put cameras there. You made mentalists and Maulvis sit on my head and make me say such abusive things in my lives. And then the parasites and scavengers downloaded those lives and made a fortune out of them on YouTube. You don't fucking tell me what's good form and bad form, you fucking saleable cunt. You do not tell me that. Because I'll never listen. So fuck off. Tejas from Khar. Aditya Nautiyal is saying, I'm an editor, Pooja, contact me. Okay, so you DM me. If you're genuinely an editor, if you genuinely want to help me, you DM me. Don't just come on the live so that I take your name and I, you know, advertise you. Don't make false commitments. Please, can you marry Aryan Khan or Timmy Narang? Dekhenge. Timmy Narang is already married. He's got a daughter. You know, so I'll never go after a married man. Aryan Khan, I'll have to see, but, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Pooja, I love your tan lines. There are hardly any, actually. There are not many tan lines because I haven't been in the sun. I came only when the sun was down. बिकिनी सच में सुंदर है यार. उतनी सुंदर नहीं थी. मैंने सारे उस पे कारीगिरी करके उसे और सुंदर बनाया है. ऑफ कोर्स 10,000 लोग बीच में अब आ जाएंगे उसका क्रेडिट लेने के लिए, पर भागा दौड़ी, सिलेक्शन, कारीगर्स, सब कुछ मैंने अकेले ही किया है. ओके, सो प्लीज नॉट योर टॉय एनीमोर. कमिंग आउट ऑन माई ओन एज एन इंडिपेंडेंट इंडिविजुअल. इनफ इज इनफ. Okay, tell me guys, should I wear this in the, like I've shot Hotter Than You, half of it. I'm going to be shooting the other half in a couple of days. So should I wear this monokini in the Hotter Than You music video shoot? You'll like it, right? I should. Pooja, your confidence is so inspiring, says Karan Vick. Thank you. I admire her guts, says Kumvaraj. Malushkara says, Pooja, I want to be as grandiloquent as you. Okay, so I'd heard of eloquent, but grandiloquent is a new addition to my dictionary. But thank you for your sweet comment. Girl, you look good. Just feel it and stop shouting about irrelevant people. You're only giving them more footage. You bet. You bet. But you know, if I don't express, there are people watching who are connecting the dots. There are people watching who know more than I do about my current circumstances. So if I keep on narrating my everyday harassment, they can at least provide me with some guidance and open my eyes about my current situation, you know, because they do freaky things to me. I'm under the influence of black magic. I'm under the influence of mentalists. So many times, even I don't know what I'm doing. So I say all this on my lives so that you guys can come back to me with some kind of guidance and solutions. I hope you understand what I'm getting at. The eye cream has faded your dark circles. Well, that eye cream is over now. So I got this sample gift from Clinique, an eye cream, and I tried it and it was really nice, you know. So what set it apart from the other eye creams that I've used is that it gave a really thick and sticky film of hydration to my under eye as well as above my eye, you know. So it gave a 360 degrees hydrating film around my eyes, and it was way more effective than the regular, you know, white cream that we get. This instead is the gel, you know, it's a gel. So when you apply this gel, it's like really nice. It's really nice. I don't have it here because today I'm doing the live from the poolside, but I'm going to go to Phoenix. I'm going to pick up a bigger bottle. That was just a sample gift, but I'll show you the sample gift, and if you guys want, you can try it. It's really nice. I basically just bank on Clinique for all my skincare because it's an amazing brand, and I got hooked onto it, I think, when in the year 2000, you know, when I went to Singapore for the first time, I think I picked up Clinique, and ever since then I've never come back because Clinique is like just amazing. Do you think you can beat Alia Bhatt in Bollywood? Hands down, honey. Hands down, I can beat her. I can beat anybody. That's why they wouldn't let me stay in Bombay. Don't you get it? Because I still can. And they can't see me doing that. That's why they don't let me live freely. They don't let me express freely on my reels as captions. They don't let me do anything freely. They're always, you know, bottling me up, trapping me, irritating me, aggravating me. Why? Why? Because I'm better than them. Simple as that. Pooja, show your mom to the world. She does that the most. Pooja, how did you land in BDD Chawl? Was Malaika's hand in it? 100% possible. These people get sadistic pleasure seeing me live the life of a servant, of a slave. They get pleasure out of it, guys. These people are sick in the head. They are sick in the head. They get pleasure out of seeing me suffer. They are the worst. And may God curse them with pain which I have suffered and I'm still suffering from the past 17 years. I hope it multiplies 1,000,000-fold and they have to suffer it. Then they'll know what a girl alone was put through and is still being put through for no fault of hers other than wanting to express herself freely. Okay guys, I have to go now. It's 6 o'clock. It's my workout time. So I have to go home, get ready. My trainer will be here anytime. So, you know, I have an OnlyFans. I had a guy I'd employed to update all my videos on my OnlyFans account, but he's not there with me anymore. I'm not getting time. I have an OnlyFans account, but I need to update it. Okay guys, I'm going now. Enough is enough. I heard Salman is gay and Malaika tells Karan to offer his boosie so he can oppress you. Like, really? I'm Misra White says you guys talk such shit in the comments. It's either Shonali or Sunny who don't want you to go into BB. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that. That it's the Sinners and it's Malaika working in tandem with each other who are not letting me get back on the show when people want to see me there. So it's the Sinners and Malaika because they've always put Malaika before me so that they can extract more out of Salman Khan. So, you know, that's their old politics. They'll never let me be sexy, otherwise Malaika ko acha nahi lagega. So fuck you. I'm gonna be myself anyways. Okay guys, I'm going to go now because it's time for my workout. I have to go home and change. My trainer's been calling. I've been cutting his calls. I'll see you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much. Big Boss OTT fan club says, also Sony TV is behind you, Pooja, because they keep on getting Sonakshi and Malaika in their shows like Kapil Sharma's show and they never call you. 100%. Why do you think they're not letting me live in Bombay? Because, you know, they know that I'm very active on social media. That's why they don't let me tag the important people who can help me, right? So they know that if I come to Bombay, somebody or the other will help me and somehow or the other, I will progress. So keeping me in Pune is like the biggest bottling up you can do to a talent like mine, you know. So yeah, that's what it is. You're correct. It's like a group. Why haven't I been able to surpass it? Because they're outnumbering and bullying me. They're in a group and I'm all alone. That's what it is. So true, bestie. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now. You're sending a lot of messages, but I got to go now. So take care. Love you all. Thank you for being on my live. Take care. Love you. Hope you enjoyed this edition of me in a monokini. By my pool. I know I'm not in my best form yet. I still need to work out and control my diet and get enough rest. You know, because of these blood-sucking parasites, I'm not able to. So I'm going to work on my body. And after 15-20 days, I'll do another live at the pool side. So stay connected. Do keep DMing me and do keep commenting on my posts and letting me know what you feel about them. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. Bye.